Hey, what's going on, guys? This is your man Jay, and we are live right here in our YouTube channel of all places, right here in our studios from Inside Out. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. Look, I got some important information I want to share with you guys due to the fact that we have this major pandemic and whatnot going on in our prisons. And I want to bring to light to all the ones that actually live here in Washington State and update you all on who's infected, who's, how many have died on this pandemic and all of that. So if you can bear with me, I will share you that data right here live from Inside Out and the YouTube studios. So let's get right to it with your host, Jay, live from Inside Out. All right, everybody. I'm glad everybody can join me here tonight. We have quite the information that I want to share with you guys tonight, and we have, believe it or not, we have the COVID-19 pandemic going on, as you guys know, and we have, updated data coming through the d.o.c's headquarters or d.o.c's offices. And believe it or not, I wanted to get this information out there so you guys know what's, of course, the numbers also are going to be website here in Washington State is as follows. Now, keep in mind, d.o.c lies a lot. All right. So first prison on the list, Airway Heights Correctional Center has 3 confirmed cases of the COVID in that prison are 0. So it's good news there. So they're told. Cedar Creek Correctional Center is 0. So nobody has the virus in the Cedar Creek area, and there's no deaths. Clallam Bay Correctional Center, ladies and gentlemen, has 0 infections and 0 deaths. So far, so good, right? Coyote Ridge Correctional has 298 infected inmates or locked up loved ones. Yeah, you heard me right. And they have 2 deaths in that prison. So that one's being hit pretty hard for whatever reason. All right. And Larch Correctional Center has 0 and 0 deaths. All right. Next one down the list is called Mission Creek Correctional Center. They have 0 infections and 0 deaths. All right. All right. So, and then Monroe Correctional Complex. This is where my locked up loved ones being housed at right now. They have 65 confirmed infections in that prison right now. Good news is, though, believe it or not, they have 0 deaths. And again, of course, like I said, this is d.o.c's data, not mine. So just bear with me. Olympic Correction Center here in Washington State has 0 infections and 0 deaths. So far, so good to a certain extent, right? All right. And then it goes on saying Washington Correctional Center has 14 confirmed COVID-19 cases and 0 deaths. Washington Correctional Center for Women has 2. All right. So 2 individuals are infected by the virus and there's 0 deaths. Now, Washington State Penitentiary, all right, has 273 confirmed virus cases and 1 death. All right. And then, of course, it goes on work release. If you guys are living in Washington State right now, I will go ahead and read some of this off if it benefits you guys some way. Bellingham work release has 14 confirmed cases, 0 deaths. Real quick, Bishop Lewis work release area has 35 confirmed cases and 0 deaths. Eleanor Chase House work release has 0 confirmed cases on their record and 0 deaths. All right. Now, again, all this information I'm reading off to you is coming from the d.o.c. Department of Corrections website that they have up and running right now for the public's viewing. Understand that you have to understand that this is not always going to be 100% accurate. So I suggest that you guys go out there and do your own research to find out if what I'm telling you holds any truth or not. So I know myself. All right. Again, this is just from d.o.c's website. You can get this information from other sources, but I'm just going ahead and reading off what d.o.c has to say. All right. So keep that in mind. Really quick, Longview work release 0. Olympia work release has 0. Excuse me. Pennsylvania work release. They have 0. Progress House work release 16 confirmed cases. All right. Reynolds has 7, and Tri-Cities work release has 1. And then, of course, total amount of incarcerated individuals that have confirmed cases in all of the entire state of Washington. Confirmed cases, 730 confirmed cases. Active cases are 214, and recovered cases, this is people that have recovered from it, is 513, and deaths are 3. A couple of days ago, it was 2. Now it's 3. So this has been updated. All right. So, and then, of course, you have your outside office building from d.o.c perspective. And, of course, they're going to give you that information. I don't think that really matters to you guys right now. But if you want this information, you can go to the Department of Corrections website, which is right here. You see it. All right, guys. The website has all the information that I just read off to you guys. All right. So hopefully, there will be, some good news and all of that. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this virus has taken off like you can't believe, and it's getting worse as I speak. Every state has different numbers. And of course, this is Washington State's data, not any other state. All right. Now, again, keep in mind, if you guys want me to speak on your preferred state where you're at, not just Washington, let me know and email me right now at russelllee303@aol.com, and I will send you all the information that you need pertaining the COVID. All right. Because this COVID-19, as you guys know, is running rapid. People are dying inside these prisons, not just here in Washington State, but everywhere. All right. So we need to stick together, guys. We need to band together as one unit and help, try to stop this as much as possible. Make sure that your locked up loved one is wearing masks. All right. Make sure that your locked up loved ones have, hand sanitizer and other cleaning supplies, because d.o.c is supposed to provide this stuff, when it's needed. Now, keep in mind, d.o.c is going to say, "Oh, it's not in our budget. We don't have the funds, this and that." They're going to come up with whatever lame excuse they can come up with. And I've heard them all. So I want you guys to make sure that you do your homework. Okay. And investigate, Department of Corrections in your state, wherever you may live. All right. Make sure that you guys check out the data, find out what they're doing, find out what they're not doing, and then go from there. All right. Because from a prison activist standpoint, we need to make sure and hold these Department of Corrections or d.o.c or any other bunch or group of people liable for their actions. All right. There has to be transparency here. There has to be, honesty here and a certain amount of respect. We can't go in there Billy Badass like and expect change. We got to be in there. We got to go into these offices if we do, or talk on the phone if we do, or write letters if we do, and be respectful. You can't go in there going, F this, F that, screw this, screw that. You can't go in there cussing off your ass, excuse my French, to Department of Corrections or anybody that's, government related. All right. We got to show respect. We got to keep our emotions in check, and we have to do what we have to do. All right. It's just nature of the beast. All right. So if you have any questions pertaining, the COVID-19 situation or any of that, drop me a quick message either here live on the live chat or an email. And matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put my email right now in the hold on a second. I got to find where I'm going to put my email in here, and you guys can email me if you have any comments, concerns, headaches, or whatever it is. All right. And we'll go from there. All right. So bear with me here. I got to type it all in because I don't have it saved on my system for some odd reason. So, do you guys have any questions out there right now? Okay. I just sent my email. I want you guys to contact me at that email in the chat box. All right. If that doesn't work for whatever reason, then we'll figure something else out. But make sure you guys leave your comment and let me know what you guys think when it comes to the situation here in Washington State, the COVID-19, and all the other crap that's going on inside of our prisons. I can't sit back and do nothing. All right. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you can't do it either. All right. So we got to band together. We got to do what we got to do. And let's bring change to the table. Let's bring all the cards to the table. Let's start talking and figuring out what solutions we have and what we can come up with to bring, peace of mind to our criminal justice system. Obviously, it's a no-brainer that we need change. It's only obvious. All right. So let's do that and let's make things happen. We can't get nothing done if we don't sit down, cool our jets, and talk with some, normalcy and this and that. We can't get nothing done if we have our heads up our butts, just sitting in here, doing nothing and getting all pissed off and stuff. I understand emotions run high when it comes to your locked up loved ones. I understand retaliation happens inside there. We got to stop all that and do what's right by ourselves. All right. So let's just do it. All right. And make change. Okay. We got to make change. We know this. We need change, and we need it yesterday, believe it or not. So it is what it is. But if you guys don't have any comments or questions, I'm going to go ahead and get off this thing. I just want to do a live stream right here on YouTube, let you know I'm still here. I'm still very much live. And so is From Inside Out. Now, I'm going to work on, getting live more often here as, we work through the kicks with this brand new setup that I have. All right. And, it's a work in progress. So bear with me. From Inside Out, it's going to get back into the hot seat, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do what I did before. I'm going to talk about our prisons and all the corruption and all the bad and even some good, because there is some good out there, believe it or not. And talk about our good stuff and bad stuff when it comes to our prisons. All right. So if you want to follow me, please subscribe to my channel right now where you see me, and make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when I go live, and you'll be a part of the live stream, and you can interact with me live right here in YouTube land, and of course other places. Now I do have Facebook. I do also belong to Instagram, and I also belong to Twitter, of all places. So if you want to follow me there, just email me at that email I just gave you guys on the live chat section, and I'll send you all my other places that I belong to, my other platforms I belong to. All right. With that said, I will get back to you guys. I will talk to you guys in the next live video. All right. And go from there. So in any event, let me know what you guys want to do. Get a hold of me and we'll go from there. But anyways, I'm your host, Jay. This has been a live stream right here in our studios from Inside Out. Good night, everybody.